Yeah, I was auditioning like you mentioned. My ostensible reason for coming here was music, TV, movies, commercials, all of which I was doing. But after I'd been here for a few years, my agent said, you sing and you sing in character and you're a pretty good improviser. And you ever thought about doing animation? I said, well, sure. But in those days, animation was relegated primarily to Saturday morning with three networks. And so it wasn't as ubiquitous as it is now. It wasn't like now we've got 24-hour anime. MeTV Tunes just happened and 24/7 cartoons. Every other week there's a new Pixar, Disney, Universe. All this exploded when I had the opportunity to read for cartoons. And so what I did is what happens to often to people who go somewhere else to seek what it is that they think they want to do. I put myself in a position to get lucky. Um, I could have maybe even gotten a record deal back in Michigan, but I wouldn't have had the opportunity that popped up to say, hey, you want to do this too? Sure. And it took me about, I don't know, 6 months, maybe a year to finally tell my agent, if somebody does a movie who's a friend of mine and they want to give me a small part, great. But I, I'm in this, I want to do this. Because it really didn't matter to me whether or not people recognized my face. I would be lying if I said I don't enjoy it when people recognize me now because of nice folks like you and how many interviews we've done and other people. And so my mug is out there in the context of all these shows and conventions. And so I get recognized fairly often, a few times a week, and it doesn't matter where I am. It's pretty neat.
Right.
But the upshot of the whole experience, you guys, is precisely what you do, which is you speak to the joy and the happiness and the excitement that someone meeting me, not so much because it's me, but because it's Yakko, or because it's Pinky, or because it's Carl or Raphael or Donatello or one of those characters. All it does is make people happy. So I'm grateful that I said, yeah, I want to work and I want to be able to sing and do all the things that I love to do. And lo and behold, all these years later, people are starting to recognize me. And I'm so happy because they make me smile. And all I have to do is say, Nerf. And
That's